Tens of thousands of people then forced out because of those fires. One area that has been totally evacuated is Malibu. As you know, that is home to many high-profile celebrities. Some are taking to social media to tell their stories. CBC's Yelena Adzik is tracking those messages. So who's sharing what, Yelena?
Yeah, you know, Suhanna, it's interesting because this is a perfect example of, a lot of times we like to think of, celebrities, they're so rich, it doesn't really matter because they're covered by insurance, and that sort of thing can happen on social media. But a lot of people are really turning to the fact that when you see these stark pictures of celebrities and their homes being gone, it just hits home that all of us would feel that way. I'm going to give you a look right now at Gerard Butler. This is someone who posted on Instagram stories, and it is quite sobering when you see that his house is gone. Take a look.
Welcome to my home in Malibu. I've gone.
Yeah, so there you see his home was destroyed by the Woolsey fire. This is in Southern California. And really, a lot of other celebrities, of course, who live there have been affected. And so they're sharing some of their stories. We've seen that come out with posts from Robin Thicke, as well as this pic you're seeing here Orlando Bloom took of his area and around. You can see the fires lit up. And then Will Smith also took a moment to walk around his neighborhood and put the camera on himself and then pan over to some of the devastation to hit the point home that he has children. They were scared. They wanted him to go out and investigate, and they could see from their home this site. So, anyone, obviously, who has children or children in their life in any way, shape, or form, you can understand why that really does have that impact. Neil Young is another celebrity who's quite vocal. Now, he took an opportunity to remind people that he's lost his home before, so this is something that he's experienced. He also said, California is vulnerable, not because of poor forest management, as so-called the president would have us think. And he goes on to say, we are vulnerable because of climate change, and hopefully we can come together as a people to take climate change on. Neil Young's statement pretty much eviscerated Donald Trump and his approach to this kind of problem. So, yeah, overall, a lot being shared on social media, Suhanna.
It's not business as usual right now in Hollywood with all of the attention on these wildfires and the heartache that Laura and I were talking about earlier.
Yeah, absolutely. And, the case in point is the People's Choice Awards. This was last night. Melissa McCarthy, she ended up in accepting an award. She wanted to share some of the feelings that she had. I'll show you that in a second. In the meantime, I'll just mention that some of the other people, like Mila Kunis, when she got up to accept an award for a comedy, she wanted to mention that people should take a minute to donate to the LAFD Foundation. Of course, this is for firefighters in LA. Same goes for Victoria Beckham. She ended up taking an award for a fashion category. And so she also said that, her heart goes out to all of the families and the victims, the people out there that have been affected. The Kardashians have been very actively posting. And now I'll give you a look at that clip I mentioned earlier with Melissa McCarthy.
Please keep the victims, volunteers, and firefighters in your thoughts, and any contributions to the Los Angeles Fire Department Foundation, $1, $10, 50 cents. It will be put to good use, and it will make a difference. There is great power in this room and everyone who's watching.
That is exactly the point, that those celebrities do have the power to spread the word and spread the message also of the devastation, but also of the hope if people do contribute and band together.
Thank you, Yelena.
We'll see you soon, Suhanna.